So fellas, I just got done basically 2 live streams. Saturday, I streamed for almost 5 hours, and today, which is Sunday for me, I streamed like 3 hours and 30 minutes or something like that. Like, I just ended the live stream like an hour ago. Look, I'm still wearing the same shirt. And after the live stream ended, I decided I was gonna go respond to some comments on my videos, because that's just something that I do. I like to reply to lots of comments that I get on my videos. So here I am on my main channel, just typing away, responding to comments, reading what y'all are saying, and surprisingly, a lot of people were saying the same thing. Well, not surprisingly, I kind of figured this was happening, but people are finally starting to be vocal about it. There was about 20 or 30 comments, all kind of saying the same thing, saying like, they love watching the Dark OB streams, they're having a good time, but the chat and the way I'm handling the chat is really killing the vibes and making the stream like almost unwatchable. I mean, trust me guys, it's also killing my vibes too, okay? I'm struggling with the same things that y'all are telling me in the comments. You know, my buddies Spycakes and Komodo, they would always join the chat and hang out for a little bit, but you probably noticed that they don't really do that anymore. And that's because when they join the chat, the focus shifts off of me and onto them. And all of a sudden, Spycakes is getting asked a million questions, Komodo's getting asked a million questions, and they're just like, nah, they just close the live stream and leave. And as you can see, they haven't come back in about 2 weeks now, maybe 3. Listen, I absolutely love live streaming, okay? It's a blast for me most of the time, but there are things that are happening that they're wearing me down. They're wearing me down very, very quickly. And I'm hoping to get some advice from you guys, because I really don't know what to do about it. It's a problem that I faced on my main channel, Beautiful OB. I used to live stream over there. I think I've done like almost 150 live streams over there or something like that. And I ended up quitting. I stopped live streaming over there because what I'm dealing with now is what I was dealing with back then. Basically, what I'm talking about is literally the second the stream goes live, I'm already getting bombarded with questions and game recommendations, like to the point where I can't even read the chat without seeing like 10 people saying play Roblox, play War Thunder, play Brick Rigs, play Wobbly Life. And then there's the questions, dude. It's just non-stop questions, you know, like, what's your favorite car? What's your favorite food? It's just constant. And no matter how many times I've answered this same question, it's just continuous throughout the entire stream. And I know exactly what you're thinking. OB, the answer is so easy. Just ignore them, dude, and they'll stop. Buddy, have you seen my chat? They don't stop. The problem with ignoring them, and I have tried, okay? I have tried, is that they'll ask the same question from the second the stream starts till 5 hours later until the stream ends. And it's just every like 4 seconds. What's your favorite car? What's your favorite car? What's your favorite car? And like, you could time them out. Of course, you could do that. But then when they're untimed out, what's your favorite car? What's your favorite car? It's like they're not getting the picture. And it's tough because what am I supposed to do? Time out my entire chat when it's 90% of the chatters doing that? Like, I can't time out everybody. So it's just like, it's just so many questions being rapid fired at me. And even when you answer them, they don't hear it. So they just keep asking again until they decide to hear it. It's weird. And then it gets even worse because some kids, if you don't answer them after like their 5th time spamming the same question, they switch to saying, are you ignoring me? Does OB hate me? Spycakes is better. I'm gonna go watch him. At least he talks to me in the comments. And it's like, what do? You probably noticed I started yelling at kids, jokingly, of course. I'm never like mean or actually aggravated at a child for asking a question, but I've been jokingly yelling a little bit more, just trying to go along with it, trying to see if I can like maybe snap kids out of asking what's my favorite car for the billionth time, right? But I don't think I can keep going like that. So realistically, there's only 3 options that I have, and maybe y'all can give me some more feedback or advice as well, because maybe there's just something very simple that I'm overlooking. I mean, the whole point of a stream is for me to play a video game or whatever I'm doing, and for you guys to watch, and then we engage with each other back and forth. You know, I talk to y'all with whatever y'all are saying and stuff like that. And it's supposed to be a really good time. It's not supposed to be stressful or anything like that, you know, but when I'm sitting here and I look over and I'll see like 3 people actually trying to have a proper conversation, and then there's like 200 other people just spamming questions constantly, and the chat's just flowing so fast and people are screaming and panicking and like, why don't you respond to me? Do you hate me? I like this YouTuber better. He talks to me and stuff like that. And it's like, when do I get to breathe, dude? I'm just exhausted. At the end of my streams, I'm just exhausted all the time. There are some solutions that I've maybe come up with, but I'm not sure. So this is where y'all come in. If y'all have any ideas on how to like fix this little problem that I've created, if it even is fixable, I don't know. But I've come up with a couple of ideas. Number 1, just ignore it. And if they say they hate me or something and they leave, like, who cares, right? Just ignore it even further. Option 2 would be to have a bot in the chat. I currently have one in there. I just have him basically deactivated for the most part. But what he would do is if someone says, what's your favorite car? The bot can respond to him in the chat and say, this is OB's favorite car. I used to have this set up in the past where if someone would say something like play Roblox, play War Thunder, you know, play whatever, right? The bot would respond to them in the chat. It would add them so it highlights their name so they can see it. And it would say, I have added it to OB's list. And I thought that was a great idea, right? If they see that it was added to the list, surely they would stop asking for it every 3, 4, 5 seconds, right? That was a grave mistake, because when kids realize OB has a list of games and I could put anything on it, the same child would be like, play Roblox, play War Thunder, play Assassin's Creed, play Halo, play every single game in the universe, right? And they would just spam every game ever created. And then they're, I'm like, what? By the way, the list is fake. It's never existed. It was a placebo. You see, I thought if kids saw in the chat that the bot said, I've added Roblox to the list, they would think, okay, OB knows it's, you know, about Roblox. It's on his list. He'll get to it when he gets to it. But, nah, that plan didn't work. It actually made things way, way worse for a little bit. I mean, if that list was real, there would be like 50,000 different games on that list. I don't know who you think I am, but there ain't no way I'm first buying 50,000 different games. Okay, that's expensive, dude. If every game was $2, you're looking at $100,000 in video games, bro. Also, the amount of time, it would take to record all these games and then edit them and then thumbnail them and then post them, like what? However, there is a third option, and a really good one, I think. Again, I need y'all's advice. I don't know what I'm doing. I'm just a dude in the bedroom trying to live stream, okay? I need help with this. But my third option is have the bot in the chat, okay? Hear me out. And when someone says, play Roblox, play War Thunder, it's not going to respond to them. It's not going to say, I've added it to a list. We already know that goes bad, right? It's not going to time them out either, because I don't want kids to feel like they're in trouble for just asking a question, right? Even if they ask it a million times, like, kids are kids, dude, okay? I don't want them to come to the stream and feel bad for asking a question. But what we can do is we can just have the bot simply hide it, okay? Simply hide it. The user who keeps saying play Roblox, they'll see it in the chat. They'll think it's going through. But for me and you guys watching that aren't them, we'll have no idea that they're spamming play Roblox, play War Thunder, stuff like that. Because look, I love live streaming, but I literally, I can't sit here 4 hours on the weekend playing a game, but mostly just answering what's my favorite car over and over and over again. Or where's Roblox? You know, play Roblox for the millionth time in the stream. Like, that's a little unfair to me, and it's really sucking out a lot of the joy that I have with streaming, because I like hanging out with you guys, you know? I like streaming. I'm having a blast streaming, but I can't keep going onward just answering the same questions over and over again. Like, it's just, I can't. You know, I also think it's really unfair to me when I look over and there's kids that are like, you know, you're ignoring me. Why don't you like me? And it's almost like, it's not rage bait, right? But it's almost like sympathy bait? I'm not sure what it is, but when I see those comments, I feel bad, because I do enjoy hanging out with you guys, and I do love reading what y'all are saying, but when I'm constantly reading like, OB hates me, I'm gonna go do something else, he won't even talk to me and stuff like that, it's like, you know, what can you do? I don't know. Look at it from my perspective too. If there's like 300 or 400 people in that particular stream, and like y'all are talking to me, there's 400 people talking to me at the same time. And I can only talk to one person at a time. I'm not a machine, guys. I'm not a robot, you know? So it really upsets me when I end the stream, I look over and I see kids that are generally upset that I couldn't respond to them right away, you know? So I don't know what to do about it. I just don't want people to come to the stream and feel bad and like have a negative experience, because that's not what YouTube is. This is supposed to be fun. It's supposed to be fun for me, and it's supposed to be fun for the viewer. But if I'm leaving the stream stressed out and feeling bad because I made some kids upset, and you're watching and feeling upset, I don't know. I don't know what to do. I have reached out to much larger YouTubers asking for advice and stuff like that, and they all said the same exact thing when I told them what I was doing. Basically, I told them that like, yeah, I respond to every comment, I live stream, and they were like, whoa, stop. You read your comment section? And I, just innocent little OB over here, is like, yeah, I thought that's what being a YouTuber was. You read your comments, you reply to comments, and then, you know, you move on. And they literally, I've asked like 20 different big YouTubers. We're in a big group chat, okay? It's not Spy and Komodo, it's different people. And they all said 2 things will happen from reading your comments. Number 1, you'll go insane, okay? Or number 2, you'll just end up feeling bad about yourself. Yeah, I started looking at like other big YouTube channels recently, and I'm noticing that like almost 100% of them don't even heart comments. They just ignore the comment section completely, which is wild to me, because I thought that was a huge part of YouTube. And there are times where I'm reading comments and I generally get some very nice and heartwarming comments, and I like reading those, right? But there are times where I'm down there and I'll see like the bro fell off or the mean comments, of course, right? Like, and they don't affect me. I've been doing this for well over a decade now, right? Like, come on now, you got to say more than bro fell off to affect me. But I guess there has been times where it has negatively impacted me. Like if I'm in a bad mood that day and the first thing I see is bro fell off, I'm just like, okay, dude, I don't even want to do this anymore. That's an exaggeration. I still want to do this. You know, I made Dark OB so I could play games on this channel without affecting my main channel because of the algorithm and stupid stuff like that, right? I wanted to play different games on this channel, like the indie horror games that I do and the spooky stuff, right? But whenever I do, I'm just once again bombarded with, where's Roblox? Play this, play that. And it's like, they're all games that I already play on the main channel. You know what I mean? Like, this channel's different. It's supposed to be different. It's supposed to be scary games and stuff like that. It's not supposed to be super kid-friendly, you know, pee-pee poo-poo Roblox games. It's also very frustrating when someone will say, you know, play this game. And I'm like, oh, that's actually a good idea. That sounds fun. I'm gonna play that game. And then I do. And I upload the game, right? And then 3 days later, the same person comes back and says, OB, you said you was gonna play the game. Why haven't you made the video yet? And I'm like, buddy, I did 3 days ago. Like, what do I do? I mean, you want me to like email you the actual video file? Like, what do I do, dude? Like on my main channel, I still get like hundreds of comments a day saying, why haven't you played Garry's Mod in over a year? Dude, I just released a Garry's Mod like 4 days ago. I think I've been releasing 2 Garry's Mods a week for like 10 years. I have like 600 Garry's Mod videos, man. It could also just be a thing where maybe live streams are just not a good fit for my type of channel, right? You don't see a lot of like family-friendly YouTubers streaming that often, and it's probably because they're all going through probably what I'm dealing with, right? Just constant bombardment of questions and rage bait or sympathy bait or attention. Maybe it's attention seeking. Maybe that's the word I should use. You know, the way I've always run both of my channels really is I play the games on the channel that I think I will have the most fun with, right? But I also think that you guys would enjoy watching as well. Like, for example, Roblox Grow a Garden, right? When that was popping off on YouTube, right? I got thousands of comments to play Grow a Garden, and I tried, okay? I booted it up. I was recording it. I was trying my best, okay? But when I'm making the video, I'm bored, dude. I'm just bored out of my mind, okay? I'm not saying Grow a Garden's a bad game. If that's something you guys enjoy, I respect that. And that's great that you have a game that you like. But for me, personally, the only way I could have gotten a video out of that is if I just faked the entire thing. If I just sat here for an hour, just faking my enthusiasticness. And that's something I don't want to do. That's something I used to do. There was a lot of games and videos that I did that in. But that's not really something I want to do anymore. On the main channel, I'm having a blast playing the Outbreak, the tornado hunting games and stuff like that. House Flipper's a ton of fun as well. Well, then I look over and I just see, like, where's Roblox? Where's Minecraft? And I'm just like, oh no, like, if I make those types of videos, first of all, when I post them, the people asking for them aren't even gonna see them because the algorithm is so weird now, right? And second of all, like, I just don't really have fun playing those games anymore, you know? Again, not saying they're bad games. If you enjoy them, I respect that completely, okay? But yeah, I don't know. I am starting to rant a little bit. I mean, this entire video has been me venting to you guys, but, you know, sometimes you gotta get it off your chest, and I like to share what I'm feeling with you guys, you know, let you know what's going on in OOB's world. The only thing that matters on these YouTube videos is that you guys have a good time and I have a good time. And if like 30% of my viewers of the stream are just upset and they're like unsubscribing and they're just feeling bad about themselves because I'm not answering them, and in return, I'm feeling bad over it, it's like, this isn't healthy for any of us, dude. So yeah, maybe we just like take a small break from the live streams a little bit, get back to more videos. That way, you know, I can get caught up with my ghost debunking series that I've definitely been slacking on. And if you made it this far, let me know down in the comments. Do you guys prefer live streams or do you prefer videos? I have a feeling most of y'all are gonna say videos, okay? But just let me know. I'm just curious. I'm just a curious little dude. I do want to end the video though by saying, if you've ever come to one of my live streams and you've felt bad or felt that I was ignoring you, buddy, I promise you, I was not purposely ignoring you, okay? The chat moves really fast for me. I'm ADHD. I can't focus, dude, okay? So if you say something and I miss it, I'm sorry, dude. Don't feel bad, okay? I didn't mean to. But yeah, I think that's it. That's the end of the vlog. Peace!